Okay, so this is a continuation from the next video, from the previous video actually. So I'm just creating a pickup truck, kind of redrawing this other image, just kind of making it better, and then I'm going to add farmers into it. But this is what we have so far. Basically, just kind of shading it in form, looking alright. Okay, so just gotta keep adding to it. Make the tire have a little shine on it, I guess, or just the highlight of it. Have it. Just give it some depth, basically. Okay, that looks good. Not quite sure how to make the wheel look, but I think that looks alright. Also, we want to kind of remove some of these darker lines. Just so that they don't stick out as much. And just so it doesn't look as segmented. Because a real dark line would probably suggest that there's a real deep crack, or it's really pronounced. But with these details, usually the cracks are relatively thin. You know, just where two pieces of metal meet together. So, probably doesn't need that much distinction, especially when it's meant to be kind of a continuance of the metal surface, you know. So think. Just here I'm just kind of helping smooth the edge a bit, just so that it's not so jagged looking. So I'm just adding like darker pixels towards the edges. That way it kind of like smoothens the transition between the darker edge and the lighter surface. Oops. Okay, so there I'm just gonna use a gray and another gray. It's kind of hard to decide how to shade the headlight to the pickup truck. I think that looks alright. So basically just adding more shading, shading the pickup. That's about it. There's not much to it. Just basically keep doing the same thing over and over again. here, kind of make like a shadow underneath it. Just a slight one, just suggest that it's sticking out a bit. Like that. Probably do it with the handle as well, just slightly. Should probably make top lines just a little brighter, just so that it doesn't look too cut out. Because if you have like dark lines all the way across the outer edges, it can kind of look like it's cut out because the line consists of just one tone, one value. And if you want to suggest that, well, what happens is if you use just one value for the outline, that value doesn't change, so the depth that it appears to be placed at seems to be on the same level all around the outline. So if you change the value of the outline, it kind of either makes it come forward or recede, like go into the background more, if it's like more faded, or I don't know, there's different ways, like lighter ones might come forward, dark ones might go back, but also like faded ones could go back and unfaded ones could come forward, or thicker ones, thinner ones. It all affects how you perceive it. Whether it's more impressed into your perception, or whether you just, overlook it. So basically, I want the edges towards the top kind of be lighter. Just kind of suggest that they're catching more of the light, and not make it stick out so much as if it's like been cut out and just kind of drawn with just one tone. We can kind of test it if we put like a background behind it. And just test different colors and stuff. I might want to use like just some darker tones around like the corners, maybe, just to kind of like concentrate the the vibrancy of like the highlights and colors and things, because if you use like dark colors next to brighter colors, it kind of creates a contrast, or I guess a juxtaposition, I guess might be the word, and kind of helps just add something that your eye can like kind of grab hold of and like easily tell where things end and where things begin, and it's just kind of helpful, I guess, in just understanding what you're looking at. Having like a background like this kind of helps to see how dark, how light you should make it, when you have kind of like a neutral tone. See, that's like, it's easier to see the edge now because you have like different shades going on, different tones, and it gives your eye something to grab hold of, or something to kind of read into, kind of interpret. If it was just like one tone, it doesn't offer the eye a lot to really feel. So when you put detail into your edges and stuff, it kind of creates more that your eye can kind of grab, and allows it to understand it better, I guess. basically just add more details to some of the lines, just kind of show that it's a little shaded, it's curved, it isn't just, you know, a hard corner to it. Should probably go a little bit quicker just so that I don't have to make another video continuing it. If I could just fit it all on one, that'd be good. I think that's looking pretty good. So that's like the front side of the pickup truck. Now I guess just gotta do the same thing to the back side. Just copy this wheel, just because the wheels should look the same. No point redrawing it if it looks exactly the same. Basically, I'm just kind of making this fender look similar to the front fender. Making the shading similar. Make the outline get darker as it goes towards that corner where less light should be hitting it. Make the bottom kind of look gray, a little dirty looking, I guess. I'd probably like put rust on it as well, but I don't think that's necessary. Lighten it a bit. Yeah, already is looking like it's popping out. Put like a highlight there. That's pretty good. Maybe extend it down a little bit just so that it kind of gets the corner of it. Almost there. Almost have the truck pretty much complete. And then add the farmer or farmers. Okay, so let's see here. I'm gonna make the top look similar to the top of the truck over here. So let's see here. I guess that looks pretty good. Yeah, looks alright. fender needed smoothing out a bit. There, that looks good. So, what else do I need to do? Oh yeah, I see something. Guess I have to add farmers. I'm going to take a break and then I'll get back to this. But that's all for this video for now. Next video I'll probably add the farmers, unless I decide to do something else. But anyways, you got to see how I did the pickup truck. And I think it turned out pretty well. So yeah, that's it.